I've said, it's true that the Pope is the vicar of Jesus. When Jesus built his church to Peter, then when Jesus said, "To you, Peter, I will give the key of heaven," and when he said to the apostles, "What you bind in this earth will be bound also in heaven, anyone you've forgiven their sins are forgiven," and when he said to you, Peter, "Feed and care for my sheep," these started when Jesus reformed the priesthood, as the apostles and Paul are indeed a priests in priesthood ministry as just having different designation. All that Jesus has spoken to Peter just means as was selected from among the mankind, which also means high priest. That is why Peter are all the apostles and Paul endeavored to lead the priests to Christianity. There are proofs to this in the Bible, and that is why when Peter and Paul had already declared the Romans as a church of God, a church of Christ, concerning Matthew 21:43, as calling the Romans as royal priesthood, concerning Exodus 19 verse 6, calling it Roman Catholic Church, as was derived from the words Church of Abraham, so that is why the Roman Catholic Church honored Peter as the first high priest of the Reformed Church of God, as was called Church of Christ, being ministered by the RCC, that was established by getting Jesus through Peter and Paul. As I've said, it's true that the Pope is the vicar of Jesus, basing from all that Jesus had said to Peter concerning his designation to feed and care for the sheep, before Jesus ascended to heaven, since Peter is the first high priest, which also means Pope in Romans 10, of the Reformed Church, which is Judaism, Christianity or Christianity. So that is why Pope so loved the Islamic and the sects, knowing they are the lost sheep, for Jesus said loves the enemy, and to care for the sheep. Lost sheep are still the sheep of Jesus, so even those that were been stuffed still God and Jesus loves are hoping for their return. As for this INCM, don't be hypocrites. It is good for you to give the Pope magazine without persecution to the RCC, but it is best for you to burn your magazines with full of persecutions to the Roman Catholic Church, and it is a grand honor to you if you cease your hypocrisy, which means if you cease on persecuting the RCC, imagine you pay honor to the Pope, which means of honoring him as true leader of the existing church, the RCC, but if not stopping on persecuting the RCC, it will arise you're worse than Lucifer is, for Lucifer never acted that way to the vicars of the Lord, but destroying what he was ministering. I will utter a golden advice to you, do what abroad. Mark Villa would have done, for if not, that proves that you are not indeed God in Jesus.